Good morning, soul family. Welcome to today's Source First channel card reading and teachings for the collective. I've already asked Source to use me as a direct channel to bring the messages to the collective for those who are energetically aligned. I've got my crystals and I am going to cleanse the space with the tincture. So there's going to be 3 sharp twangs. And then one more for the cards at the side of me and for the collective. Lovely. Okay, let's get going. So I've already done a pre-shuffle as always. You know that I like to shuffle on camera for integrity and transparency. If you don't like to watch the shuffle and you want to jump right to the meanings, you can. Whoops, too many there, Spirit. There's too many. But Seahorse Spirit is on the top. Watch and wait. Buffalo on the bottom. The abundant universe will provide. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. There were just too many in between. Please, can we try that again? Thank you. This one. So turn your knowledge into wisdom. I heard a really lovely saying yesterday. Turn your mess into messages. So those of us who are collectively who are guided to have your messages heard, that is born from using your experiences, negative and positive, and alchemizing them, so healing them, alchemizing them, and then creating messages through guidance from spirit to the collective. Yes, claim your power. To use the knowledge that you've gone through, to use the experiences that you've gone through, turn them into knowledge and use it for the collective. Turn your mess into messages. I absolutely love that, because that's definitely what I do. So reclaim your power. We had that in the last reading as well, I think. Spirit is asking us to remember who we are. Yep. Okay. All over the floor. Let's have a seat. I think Spirit's got an awful lot to say today. Time to let go was the one that was face up. Time to let go. What is it that you're holding on to? And we talked about the other day about the power, reclaiming your power. Did anybody manage to do the affirmation? I actually gave you the wrong one. I told you the wrong one. I gave you the right one. I said that it was Rising Higher Meditation. It was actually Sana the Witch, which I've put in the not the last one, but the one before that. So I can add the meditation for reclaiming your power back into that one. Okay. Time to let go. What are you holding on to that is hindering you? Basically, there's something that we've not quite alchemized that we have to release to be able to move forward. Remember, when we learn the lessons, we shift. We alchemize, we grow. That's the Ascension program. When we elevate, we then get downloads to be able to then have something new downloaded to us to help us on the journey. So we release something, we heal something, we move forward. We release something there, we heal something, we move forward. Okay, that's how the Ascension process works. The next one out is time for a beginning mind. Go back to basics. Go back to your basics. Sometimes things get overcomplicated, don't they? That's all I'm guided to say on that one. I want to take that. Yeah, love is all around you. Don't forget, you know, it's really difficult when people are busy, aren't they, you know, and they don't always affirm to us that we matter. And that's important for a person to hear, that we are cared for, that we do matter, that we're thought of, that we're loved. But also remember that your spirit team is always around you, and they are providing unconditional love. The universe provides unconditional love at all the time. You just got to tap in and feel it, okay? Rabbit Spirit says now is a lucky time. Ooh, lucky time for what? What is coming for you? So they're my trusty animal oracle cards. Then we'll have a Kyle Grey. I'm not going to take that one, but it's on the bottom of the deck. Clear, cancel, and release. That kind of ties in, doesn't it, with time for a beginner mind. Remember, we can do cord cutting exercises with Archangel Michael. We can ask our team, remember love is all around us, ask our team to step in and help us to reset. If you're struggling, if you're having a bit of an off day, an off moment, you know, something happens that's upsetting, take a nap. Take a nap and reset the energy. Then it stops building momentum. Okay, so we've got, oh yeah, guardian angels are all around you, and expect miracles. Because, why? Because now is a lucky time. And what was the other one? What was the other one? What was the other one? Now is a lucky time, that's it. Absolutely. And you know, if we have that, if somebody just affirms that to us and kind of validates for us that actually, yeah, you know, I am lucky, it makes you stop and think, doesn't it? It makes you stop and see, actually, yeah, you know, I'm not so bad off. There's things that could be better for me, but you know, I'm not so bad off. Oh, too many. We'll take the top one. Creativity. Number 7. That's a bit like, I was just looking at that sideways on then. That's a little bit like hermit mode, isn't it? Like the hermit that's gone into the cave with the torch, with the lantern, and, you know, into the darkness to find themselves, to do the healing, do the alchemy, close themselves off, only to come out of there. And we are being reminded that actually, you know, hermit mode is actually not a place to live. It is just a place to rest. I was reminded of that the other day. You know, it's nice there. It's nice because you're protecting your energy and you can kind of recoup and reset. And what was the, oh, it was, I didn't actually pull it, did I? But the reset, what was it? Rest, reset, cut, clear, reset, and yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what the hermit mode, that's what the hermit mode suggests to us. But we're not supposed to live there. That's just supposed to be a temporary fix. Okay, we're just going to take the top one of that spirit. So that's very much like you're stepping out of this hermit mode now and seeing exactly what it is that you've created. Kind of, oh yeah, actually I did do a good job. Oh, I had this one the other day from my client, and I felt that it was like Tree of Life. You can see the DNA strand there. Amber, very healing, and that's about your ancestors being around you and helping you to heal. Next card out was freedom. Eagles fly alone, remember that. Pigeons flock together. Oh god, that's something I've not heard for a long time. So you've got the freedom card there, remembering you're coming out of the hermit cave to look at your creations. What was the first one? Creativity. What is it you're creating? Will you let me know? It's so hard when, because I've got kind of like this insight into the collective's lives, but I don't get so much feedback telling me exactly what it is I'm speaking about. So just let me know. What is it that you've created? What's your journey that you're needing, or you've needed some ancestral healing? And the fact that you're reflecting on it now. I think that's the 3rd master number we've got out there. Master number 22 is all about, if I can remember, it's about practicality, practical structure. That's a little bit, manifesting. It's all about you manifesting. 22. Practicality combined with manifesting. Practicality combined with manifesting. So I'm feeling that is suggesting that the manifesting is actually coming to fruition, into tangible, that you're noticing it tangibly. self-expression. Don't be afraid to speak out. And I love that that's blue because that's the throat chakra. If anybody's got any lapis lazuli or angelite, anything like that, anything blue, stick that in your bra or your pocket. That's going to help you with your throat chakra. And it's not to suggest that you can't speak, that you can't hold a conversation, but it's about speaking your needs, the self-expression element to that. Oh, divine masculine. Now this isn't based on gender because there's no gender in oracle cards and tarot. It's important to have a balance of the divine and feminine masculine. What am I talking about? The masculine and feminine divine energy. Oh, that's an 11. I've just noticed that's the fourth master number out, and that's all about your higher intuition, your spiritual connection. But remembering to balance that. The masculinity is all about the drive aspect, isn't it? Masculine is kind of the giving, and the feminine is the receiving side. You can actually get crystals, well, they're actually stone called boji balls, and they balance the energies of the masculine and feminine. You wear them on opposing sides, so one stone is feminine and one stone is masculine, and you wear them across each other. So the masculine is the right hand side in the physical body, and you wear the masculine stone on the left, and the feminine is the left, and you in the physical body, and you wear the feminine stone on the right. So it crosses over that energy and balances, so that you're not too much divine masculine and you're not too much feminine. Right, let's take a herbal astrology. Why do I have a brain block with these cards? I can't remember the name of that. Herbal astrology, and beautiful they are too. So you can see the crystals that I've got here, both amethyst cluster, amethyst tower, and that's lepidolite or lepidolite, however you say it. It's all about channeling. It's about the crown chakra. It's about clear messages, receiving, clear knowing. This card is an 8, which is infinity, it's abundance. Dandelion, the wounded healer. Chiron, that is, isn't it? I think that might be him there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just dabble in my astrology, but I do love it, and I really would like to learn more. So I'm not massively into it. So if you know any different, please do tell me. The wounded healer, the healer of healers. I heard that recently from one of my intuitives. The healer of healers is what makes the shaman. And so when you've been wounded and you alchemize and you become the healer because you are in a place to, it's like expert through experience, isn't it, you know? Next card out is the Metamorphosis. Yeah, that's like the butterfly. For me, that represents the butterfly when the caterpillar has been in the chrysalis. And I see again, it's like the hermit mode, isn't it? And look at that, tapping into the divine feminine there. Look at that. Whoa, the womb and the ovaries. That's just amazing. And look, she's left the old skin on the ground, tapping into your feminine divinity there. I love that image. The next one out is nurture. Absolutely. No, the number 7. Oh, flying out. And we've got wisdom, definitely. Peaceful warrior, that's it. So sometimes, you know, when people have been through really horrific things, really traumatic experiences, it can send a person one way or the other. It can make them repeat that cycle and be angry and afraid and coming from an unhealed place, or it can make them into a peaceful, nurturing person who understands that they went through this experience for a higher perspective reason. They have healed, they have alchemized, and then they can assist others with their healing and alchemization as well. And the peaceful warrior is out there. And that's number 5. That's new beginnings, number 5. Skullcap we've got is stillness. Yeah, meditate. Just, you don't have to go into like a half-hour yoga pose to do any meditation. You can just sit and be quiet. You know, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be difficult. Keep it simple. Go back to the basics and just sit with yourself 5 minutes in the morning while you're having your coffee without a phone or the TV or the radio or going. Check in with yourself. Stillness. You will hear lots of things. You'll hear your soul whispering to you when you are still. Initiation. So again, I do believe that we've been through, as a collective, we've been through this period of hermit mode. Thinking about the cocoon with the butterfly, you know, we've gone in there, we've retreated from the world because something has occurred and we've just needed to protect ourselves. Cocoon's gone round us, the cave's gone round us, and we have grown inside. See the cacao again, you know, it's in a pod, isn't it, for protection while it grows. And when it's time, now it's time, Spirit is telling us now it's time. We have been initiated, we have healed what we needed to heal, and it's time now. It's time to come out and be and use your words and speak your wisdom into being. And this is number 30, Echinacea, and that's destiny. This is, oh wow, and there's a sun card, the sun on the card, which always represents to me kind of abundance and new beginnings. Think about the sun card in the tarot. You know, it's the brightest card in the tarot. It's the best card to come out of the deck in a reading. And this is all about your destiny. All of this that's just come out now, the alchemization, what you've been through, the fact that you've needed to retreat, to withdraw, to heal. You have been creating something in the background, slowly, catch a monkey, but you've not actually seen any growth with it. But you will now. You're going to start to see, because it's time. It's your destiny. And you know what else? Nothing can stop this. Namaste to Spirit for channeling through me, for the messages to be received by the collective, and thank you all for your continued support. Many blessings to your day.